All right, this week in Destiny, we are collecting candy like there's no tomorrow and buying cool things with it. I wonder what Eva Levante wants with so much candy. Anyway, let's jump right into today's topics. Okay, so the topic for this week is week 2 of the Festival of the Lost, because if you guys weren't aware, there's 3 weeks of Festival of the Lost. Bungie added an extra week because it was buggy the first week. So they added on an extra week. So that's pretty cool of Bungie. Okay, we have hashtag Festival of the Lost Fashion 2025 and Festival of the Lost Creation 2025. We have update 9.1.5.1 progression analysts, new Destiny 2 cinematics at the archive, the Aureus Neutralizer in Trials of Osiris. Trials of Osiris drops tomorrow, people. Don't forget that. And then the last thing we have is Bounty for Good begins today. Bounty for Good. Oh, interesting take. Okay, first up, Festival of the second week. Okay, Festival of Lost has entered its second week. How is the Headless One hunting going? Did you get some nice weapons? Maybe a few holofoils too? Don't get me started on the holofoils, especially the green ones. I don't know what the RNG is on those, Bungie, but please increase it by 1 billion, okay? I am played Festival of the Lost probably close to 75 times now, if not closer to 100. And I've only had 5 green holofoil drops. 2 shotguns, 2 bows, and 1 of gunburn. That, in my opinion, is unacceptable. Okay, I don't know what the RNG must be like 0.5. Like I don't get it. But anyways, though. What's your favorite mask so far? For some reason, people at the tower are not fans of the Weasel one. Anyways, we wanted to share 2 reminders today. On Tuesday, we fixed 2 soft locking issues that were affecting Haunted Arrows of Sorrow. Check update 9.1.5.3 for more info. Last week, we announced the Festival of the Lost has been extended for 1 whole week until November 11. So in total, the event will run for 3 weeks. Speaking about fixing that issue, they didn't fix the issue, at least not for me, because I encountered the issue yesterday. If you watch the stream, you'll notice I got soft locked while doing altars, which was the big issue of the first week, that they extended it a week and then they ended up fixing it. Well, it happened again to me. So Bungie, you didn't fix shit, at least not for me when I played, but I digress. Okay, there's plenty of time if you're looking to earn the Ghostwriter title, which I have earned it. Yes, your boy plays too much. Or gild it one more time. Focus on getting your daily and weekly challenges complete. Get as much candy as you can and expend it all when you visit Eva Levante at the tower. Don't miss the opportunity to focus some exotics with your preferred stat split. Like that. I really do like that. Okay, Festival of the Lost sale continues. The Festival of the Lost Bungie store sale has been extended. Players now have until November 11th at 8:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to enjoy flat rate shipping and an extra 20% off all last chance items. All purchases made on the Bungie store during the Festival of the Lost sale will receive the Twisted Sincerity emblem. Ooh, I like that. Damn, do I need to buy something from the Bungie store? I want that emblem. I really do. That's pretty sick. All right, 777 flat rate shipping is valid on all orders placed from October 21st, 2025 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time through November 11th, 2025 at 8:59 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Standard ground shipping service within the continental US, EU, and UK only. Okay, FOTL fashion and creation highlights. We asked you to take some inspiration from the Festival of the Lost, show us your best fashion choices, and create something breathtaking. And of course, you delivered. Our first batch of pics were shared with our social media channels, but today we have even more. All of them are getting the A Crimson Cathedral emblem. Congratulations and enjoy it. Okay, like I said earlier at the beginning of this, it's very graphic heavy for this TWID. So let's begin. All right, if you believe your weapon wants to end all existence, then it will. Call it a little bad juju, if you will. Interesting. All right. Got some hunter stuff right here. Cool. All right. What is this? Looks like Joker in the purple. Oh, okay. What's that? The witches bewitched or no, Hocus Pocus. Bewitched. What the hell? Hocus Pocus. All right. That's actually not bad. Not a bad shout. Okay. What do we have here? Not so dummy, crash dummy. Not bad. We have broken jaw. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Nice. Okay, pieces of warlock. Oh wow, what the fuck is that? Ew. That look crazy. Legs is interesting though, but the face is wild. We have Shaw. Okay. But which one is the monster? All right. Then we have that's disturbing. Oh, that actually is pretty fucking disturbing. Yo, I told you guys earlier on stream or yesterday or the day before stream that I was a big fan of Jason Voorhees, like in general. And obviously I was a big fan of the ornament. He's my favorite. But after now playing it, I think the Warlock one is my favorite now. Warlock one cooks, bro. Shit looks crazy. Our beloved Postmaster. Okay. Hashtag FOTL Creation 2025. What is this one? Shaw? I never seen that one before. What is that? Is that real? Yo, what helmet is this? I ain't never seen that before. That shit's actually pretty fire. A good night's sleep carving. Okay, the Desert Perpetual. All right, we'll just quickly go through these. Like I said, it's really graphic heavy. This guy actually dressed up. Okay, all right. How to participate. So if you want to win a Crimson Cathedral Emblem 2, you have one more week to show us your spooky fashion. Follow the rules below and have fun. Okay, I won't really get into this like that. If this is something you guys want to get into, check out the bungie.net/news for the TWID update. Okay, let's move on to progression and improvement. Okay, in 9.1.5.1. All right, let's begin. When we first launched the Edge of Fate, a core piece of feedback we received was about getting power, and we heard you. It felt like it slowed down too much once you got to a higher power level, and ways to officially level up your power began to feel tedious and unengaging. While our initial efforts marginally increased the rate of progression at higher power levels, they clearly fell short in making the substantial impact that was needed. With that in mind, our focus was addressing the feedback in 9.1.5.1, centered around making a much stronger impact on power progression. In addition to the tech tech supply drop chest, which allows players to catch up to 300 power, the rate of power gain per hour of play has more than doubled for players above 300 power, as seen in the chart below. We will continue to keep a close eye on power progression and how the player experience feels. All right. So yes, I will agree that Bungie they have increased your power level obtainability substantially. I went from, I think when it started, I was close to about 450, or 400, I think. I'm now at almost 550, but that has substantially improved for me. Like, I'm not complaining at all. I'm glad that Bungie decided to, turn ship and do things the right way and help players out, because it was fucking way too hard. It was way too hard. And it was a grind like never before. I will say though, I didn't really complain about the grind. I'm be honest, I didn't really complain about it. Did I hate it? Yeah, but I didn't complain. But everybody else did. You guys all complained, and it made Bungie, change and stuff. So shout out to you guys for that. All right, so here's the chart that they're talking about. Edge of Fate, Ashen Iron, and now V1.9.5.1. So yeah, it's increased a whole lot. It is so much faster to get from 300 to 500 or 550. So if you haven't played Destiny, because the grind in the game was tough and it was so much work to put in and stuff like that, now's the chance, because now more than ever you will hit 500 so fast. You'll hit 550 so fast. It's definitely worth it. Okay, Destiny 2 cutscene archive update. Want to watch a bunch of Destiny 2 cinematics? Our cutscene archive on YouTube has been recently updated with all cinematics. Launched during the year of Final Shape. You can go and watch some of the emotional moments we went through in our final battle against the Witness. In case you are a newer player and never experienced some of the story beats of episode echoes, Revenant, or Hersey, you can relive them in video form. Just be warned, these are filled with spoilers. Okay. All right. Trials of Osiris, people. Okay, another Trials of Osiris weekend is upon us. Yes. You know how much we love Trials, baby. Let us cut this section short. The map is Eventide Labs. Okay. And then the featured weapon is the Aureus Neutralizer, the kinetic spread shot hand cannon. Not one of my favorite guns, not one of my favorite gun types. But I'm still playing Trials, baby. For those that are wondering, when Ever Burning Glitz will be featured weapon again, it is next week. So wait, it's that popular? I didn't think it was that popular. Okay, Bounty for Good starts today. Calling all goblins, ghouls, guardians, and PvP demons. The second annual Spooky Bungie Bounty for Good is today, October 30th. We are launching into the Crucible with a stacked fire team of 5 starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, damn, I missed it about an hour and a half ago. Which means if you are reading the TWID when it is published, we are probably live right now. Match and defeat the Bungie Foundation team and earn the Faster Than Light emblem. Oh man, are they still there? Tap into the Bungie Foundation Twitch channel, join us for a fun afternoon Crucible. Fun afternoon of Crucible, so they might still be there. Crucible Chaos for good cause. The match this spooky season, we have pulled together a frightening fire team to join the Bungie Foundation squad. We have Bungie dev Zach Brown, Bungie dev Daniel Powell, D Fizzle, and voila. Only the bravest of Guardians need to apply for this trial by combat. As always, glory and pixels are on the line, and it wouldn't be a Halloween stream without some tricks and treats. Emblems, giveaways to chat, frightful fun for the foundation team, fire team, and all the haunted good vibes you can handle. See you in Crucible if you dare. Now, it is currently 11:37 a.m. They said 10. I am an hour and a half off. I don't know if they're there, but we'll try to see if we can probably catch some of them because that emblem is pretty fucking sweet. Okay, player support report. Okay, known issues. Festival of the Lost. While we have resolved the majority of the soft locks and haunted altars in update 9.1.5.3, we have seen reports of additional locks. Yes, that's what happened to me yesterday. And when aligning altars and defeating the ogres in the encounter simultaneously, that is exactly what happened to me. So no, Bungie, you didn't fix shit. At least in my opinion, and others too. Okay. The Sweet Tooth Daily Challenge is not recording progress properly. The Veiled Haunting, Mass Milliner, and Formal Shadow set arm ornaments are causing graphics to appear in players' view when some abilities are activated. Previewing some of Festival of Lost Masks and collections will bring up the incorrect visuals. Players who had previously acquired the Ghost Rider event title are no longer able to equip it. Some players are unable to acquire the small gifts of candy from the tree in the tower, and the final scoreboard in Red Rumble may not actually reflect match results due to discrepancies in Headless One kills properly awarding score. Okay, on to some general. We've seen reports that the vault from inventory doesn't work correctly on controller. I was one of those people last week, but now I know what it is. If you have PlayStation 5, you gotta hit L3, baby. Go to your loadout, hit L3. It'll change it from your loadout to vault. That's how you enter the vault, or that's how you can put weapons in the vault. I found that out by just reading, which I didn't read before, and I actually prefer it this way than the previous way, which was archaic, but it made sense. But this just makes better. Okay. Let's see. The new competitive emblem for reaching Ascended 3 is not visible in collections. Abilities. The Hunter Prismatic Grenade ejects off of a target, and an Aerodynal Grenade launch is used on the target. The Roaring Flames Titan aspect is not activating on ignitions caused by weapons. And Arc Chaining from the Lethal Current aspect is not activating Combination Blow. Activities. Breaking Vex Crystals in the Helostat mission is not granting Wolfsbane intrinsic to all players in the fire team. The Helostat exotic mission lists the incorrect selection of champions when previewing the activity. It should state the players will encounter barrier and unstoppable champions. I thought they fixed that already. We're going to like 3 weeks of that, Bungie. Activity completion rewards from the Contest of Elders activity are going directly to the Postmaster. If a player completes the encounter and then tries to spawn Therados, Archer's Bane in the Shattered Throne dungeon, it will not spawn. Players can work around this by spawning the enemy before completing the encounter. The Helostat exact mission lists the incorrect selection of champions when previewing the activity. It should state that players will encounter barrier and unstoppable champions. Okay. Vow of the Crochet. We have Artist of the Week, and it looks like somebody made a mat of. What is that? Isn't that like that raid when you have to read the symbols? Absolutely mind-blowing work, masterpiece. Roll with 100% agree. The pyramid ship, yeah. I've never ever remembered. I hate that raid. I do not remember. I tried doing it, running in, remembering what I saw coming back out. Yeah, fuck that shit. Especially this. It's not really remembering like this visually because you can. It's just like the names. People are like, oh, the names is this. Like, oh, what did you do? Bro, I don't know. I saw a man with a black hole on him and stuff. Or what is he? I remember this one at the bottom, the yellow one is pyramids. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then there's where's the witness? One of them is the witness. Yeah, I don't remember. I said mountains. I hate it. All right, we have movie of the week. Looks like somebody has something based off Salvation's Edge. That's cool. Okay. Another week, another TWID in the books. Let's go back to Festival of the Lost and earn some extra rewards. As a sneaky peek into more immediate future, next week we have a sandbox preview with some of the changes coming with Renegades. Yeah, Renegades. Our next expansion is coming very soon, so sign to start unveiling more about it. December 2nd is almost here. Destiny 2 community team. Okay, people, that wraps that up. That is your TWID.